Hey, this is Rock Leach again with Social Fire. I actually want to talk to you. I know this is not our typical videos. This is not typically what we do. But on my heart, I want to share videos about my journey on YouTube as it pertains to being over 40. I'm almost 50 years old. And something that God put on me, that with my content, I will encourage those of you who are thinking about starting your channel by me being transparent and even vulnerable and sharing with you some of my hard times or learning. I won't call them hard times, but they were opportunities for me to learn a lot about myself and grow. So I have been a public speaker, preacher, all my life. Let's say it's been it's about 30 years worth of experience with public speaking. Whether it's preaching, whether it is speaking in front of groups. I'm actually a member of Toastmasters. There's a lot of things that I've done, but it's different when it comes to speaking in front of a camera. So I want to talk to you about confidence. There are a lot of tips out there that people are going to give you on YouTube, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if you're doing YouTube like me, meaning consuming YouTube, you'll realize that there are a lot of videos out there where people are talking about things they actually haven't done. It's not true. That is not how it goes. They are, I don't know, using AI or something, just coming up with a making up concept, trying to be different, copying what someone else said that did not work for that person. So there's a lot of dysfunction out here in the YouTube space. But I want to talk to you about my experience with building confidence in front of the camera. Now, once again, this is for those of you who, like God, like me, God have placed on your heart to be on YouTube. You're over 40, and I'm going to be 50. I've said that before. I'm going to be 50 next May, and I want to talk to you about confidence within this space. Now, with all that public speaking experience and talking in front of church, and you know, in church, you get used to people talking back to you. Come on, preacher, amen. You know, talk. You're talking good, sir. You're walking good. You know, all this kind of stuff. But when you're in front of the camera, nobody going to talk back to you. Just like I'm talking right here, nobody's going to talk back to you. And I want to give some advice on what you should do. One, be unapologetically yourself. Forget about the mistakes. Forget about the mistakes. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. Forget about the mistakes. Everybody talks now and ends up putting out overproduced videos. I'm going to be very honest with you. Even on our channel now, with the videos that I share on this space, I don't go back and cut things out. I don't edit the videos. I am unapologetically myself, and that's a part of the draw to the channel. I don't try to be politically correct. I try to be who God made me and called me to be, myself. You don't be afraid to be yourself. Number two, quit comparing yourself to other people that are on YouTube. Listen, there is nobody else but you. God made you uniquely you. Listen, I'm gonna share it to you like this, like how it came to me. God made you so unique that if someone else tried to be you, all they would be is the cheap imitation of the great original, which is you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Anybody trying to copy you is just going to be a cheap imitation of you. YouTube, this whole world, the tribe that is on here waiting for you to put your content out, they want you. They don't want the Equate version. Y'all forgive me for that Walmart reference to off-brand. They don't want the off-brand version. They want the authentic you. And so don't be afraid to be yourself. I know we can make things, I'm gonna turn this light on right here. We can edit things up so much and make things all about what we see on there, but quit comparing yourself. You are you. God made you unique. God made you unique. Your lens is based on the prism of what you've been through. So share that wisdom. Share that wisdom that everybody needs to hear, everybody needs to see. There are people who are looking for answers that you have, that personality you have, that testimony that you have, how you cook, how you drive, or how you live life. There are some people out there that need your information. So don't be afraid to be yourself. I'm going to talk to you about this right here, and this is the next thing, number three, and I'm just going off the top of my head, just trying to encourage people. Number three that I used to struggle with, and I'm going to share this with you. I used to struggle with, after all of that experience, with public speaking, I had a problem talking in front of the camera. Oh, I struggled with talking in front of the camera. I struggled with talking in front of the camera, and I had to sit down and wonder, why am I struggling with talking in front of the camera? And, you know, not just any camera, you know, with any I say not just any camera. Well, it was any camera. My phone or anything like that, I was struggling. And I'm going to tell you the reason that I was struggling. Because in my mind, I felt like that I was talking to the entire world. I was talking to all 8 billion people. Listen, that's too many. Even if your video goes viral and gets 1 million views, that's still not the whole world. Don't do yourself like that. I was doing myself like that. I felt like, so I'm trying to make sure that I didn't offend nobody. I'm just trying to make sure I said this right, because I don't want, listen, nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. So what I did to get myself comfortable, and this is gonna sound corny, but this is what I did, and I still do it from time to time. I got my favorite person in the world who I love talking to, and I'm really comfortable when I talk to him. That's my wife. I got a picture of my wife. It's not, I don't, just so y'all don't get into it, it's not a picture where it's just it's just a headshot. We ain't getting into, you get a sexy picture of your wife. Listen, I don't even want to be like that on camera in front of y'all. I'm just gonna go and tell you. I just needed a picture where I'm talking to her. And so I put a picture next to the camera, right off the side to the camera, and I talked to that picture. I talked to that picture because when I talk to my wife, I am very comfortable. I am very at ease. I don't care about, if I say it right or wrong. The conversation is going to be respectful, because I don't talk to my wife disrespectfully. So I knew my content was going to be well. And as time went on, I started using a picture, a headshot of my mentor, Dr. Larry Boyd. Have a picture of him I would put up there, because this is when I needed to get into the conversations where with my wife, I'll use humor. I'll joke around sometime, but with my mentor, it's not so much joking. It's really straight to the point, and it's a lot of Bible. We talk about the Bible a lot. And so I use these, and many times, even now, that's the change. Some videos that I put out are going to be full of, humor, thoughts, be a little thought-provoking, but, you can tell that I'm really comfortable, really not being sensitive about what people think, even though some of those videos do get backlash, because some folk want me to be perfect. I think that's a bad place to try to put yourself in, so I don't allow other people to put me there. And so I do that. And in other videos, I have my mentor have his headshot up there, so that I talk when it's serious and I need to talk about something that's going on. I'm very direct, and it's because I'm changing my posture, my presentation. And I do that instead of speaking to the whole world, this whole world of people. You don't do that to yourself. I'm here to tell you, it is stressful. You end up editing your video. You end up not putting videos out. Don't do that to yourself. I just want to encourage you with that. My journey, I did that for a long time, and that is the secret sauce of what I believe you should do. If that'll help you with your confidence, you need to unapologetically be who you are. God made you unique. Don't compare yourself to other people. Quit doing yourself like that. Them other folks struggle just like you do. But what we're going to do is we're going to overcome them struggles and be comfortable in our own skin. Nobody have your testimony. Nobody have your testimony. Put it out there. Quit comparing yourself to other people. And I'm doing these videos from time to time because God put this in my heart so that I never forget where I come from, and God's going to always get the glory. I want you to see this and for God to get the glory, because I know some of you all will go and look at some of my other videos and be like, oh, this guy's been great for a long. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. And I'm going to be even more real with you. Our channel is not anywhere near where we're trying to get to. Oh, that'll keep you humble for real. That will keep you humble for real. When you have your big goals, and then you quit being offended when you put a video out there and don't nobody view it. I still have a video that on my I still have a video that's only got 20-some views on it. Yeah, yes. And I look at it all the time. Why? Because now that I've got videos that are doing things like, well, I have one video. I think I got a video that's almost to 300,000 views. I still remember that video that's got them low views. I will not forget that video. Why? Because that keeps me humble. That keeps me, listen, don't forget. I don't care who they are. Anybody that's in this YouTube space, they got videos that are low. And I don't care how big Social Fire gets. I won't go take that video off. Go look at some of my lives, y'all. You'll see me struggling on there. I leave it because I want people to know that I'm authentically me. I'm not going to take that down. I come from somewhere at that testimony. And I want to encourage those of you that are out there thinking about starting YouTube, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Quit letting people tell you, and quit trying to put content out here that you think people going to like. Be you. That's what people want. They want you. Some people come to Social Fire, they don't agree with everything I say, but it's a breath of fresh air. I've had people tell me, it's a breath of fresh air, Rock, because you're going to say what's on your mind, and I can respect that. You see, that's the thing. Most of us get so caught up into being somebody else that when people start enjoying you, you've been somebody else so long that you've gotten exhausted because you were never authentically who you were supposed to be. God made you you. God chose you, and I don't care if you're a preacher, pastor, whatever your nickname is, whatever your title is, forget all of that. Just be you. I have a lot of titles that I could use, educational-wise, ecclesiastical-wise, clergy-wise. I have a lot of titles, but you know what my favorite title is? Rock. That's my favorite title. You can call me Rock because that's what my mama called me. And if you call me Rock, you basically family with me, because only family called me Rock. And so I even went into this space. I didn't go in with doctor this or professor that didn't do any of those things. I want to be authentic in this space, and I want you to be authentic in this space, because YouTube right now, I'm gonna tell you, because of this DoorDash chick that's on social media, and she's on YouTube, and it's a great thing that's happening. She's basically making videos inside of her car, just like I'm doing now. I did this as a tribute to her, just because I want people to see you don't have to have these overproduced videos going on Fiverr, hiring these video editors and people writing out scripts and all that. Listen, you get your phone out. I'm in my car right now. It's getting dark outside, y'all. Cars are passing by. Y'all see these cars passing by, and my window not even all the way washed. But it's not about all these antics of overproduced videos. People want authentic videos. They want videos from somebody that don't look like they put $100,000 into. I'm just saying, if people want $100,000 produced video, they can go to cable. They can go to CBS, NBC, Fox, they got all of that stuff. But YouTube, folk want to see somebody they can relate to. Everybody done sat in their car and talked to somebody, took a phone call or something. It's relatable. That is you. Don't allow yourself to be compared to everything else. You just be who God made you. And I'm going to tell you, in this YouTube space, once you get comfortable in your skin, there's a lot of money to be made. So I'm talking to those who are over 40, over 50. I'm finna turn 50 next year in May, so I'm a long ways away from 40. But I'm saying that to say this: I've only been monetized for 2 years, and it's growing. I started out just wanting to get $2,000 a month, but we way past that. I don't care what nobody's saying. Now, we did include some other things in there with the AdSense, but I'm gonna tell you this: we are way past that. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't be full-time in this. And I started just doing trips for my wife, but it done turned into a whole lot of other things now. We done went all over the world with YouTube money. I'm here to tell you, no. Don't miss that part. We've been over the world and still going all over the world with YouTube money. Do y'all hear me? If somebody, and this is what's good, and I need to get off of here with this, but God is on me to put this information down and do this from time to time, take a station break just to encourage people. But let me tell you this: all your haters that get down in your comments and talk crazy about you, they watch the video. They watch the video, and they usually went through the ads. Guess what? Your haters helping you get paid. I hope y'all heard me there. Don't never trip over the bad comments, because we don't trip over the bad. I won't even delete them. I don't delete. You know why I don't delete comments? Because I need them other haters to see that we're haters. We don't care about haters around here. We not going to disrespect you. The only time I don't, something to get deleted is if somebody's just outright being offensive, and it's usually going to get reported and stuff like that. YouTube will take it down. But if YouTube okay with it, I'm okay with it. You can keep it down there. But I just want to encourage you, if you're over 40, it's getting dark, I got to get out of here, because I'm out here sitting in the car trying to make a video for y'all. And I want you to get out there. That retirement, that working that 9 to 5, you know you don't like that job. I worked them jobs for all them years because I got kids. All my kids grown now. But I had to tell them, listen, I was telling my son, and I said this on the last video, I didn't work none of them jobs because I loved them. I didn't love not now job, and all them jobs, they all paid me well, educated and stuff like that. They pay you well. But who want to be out there doing that? You got to get PTO when you want to take off. And guess what? I don't feel like working every day. I don't. I know I'm not the only one. I don't feel like it every day. And I'm going to be even more real with you. Sometimes I get there and then realize I don't want to be there. I just want that to sink in. I do not want to stay on a 9 to 5, and I know most of you don't either. And I know somebody out there, some pastor out there is just like I was as well. You trying to pastor and work a job, trying to do and then you're exhausted at the end of the day. Marriage not where it need to be because you spend so much time trying to be at work, trying to be, at the church. You got people calling you at your private time and all that. I'm telling you, it's a lot. This YouTube space out here is a blessing. And I want you blessed. And we're doing more things. I'm going to be way more transparent about Social Fire, what we're doing. We'll even get into some numbers because I want you blessed. I want that pastor who's waiting on tithes and offering to be able to get paid. I want him to tell them, y'all keep them tithes and offering. I just want y'all to go and subscribe to. Come on now. Go subscribe to the channel and help your pastor be blessed. I want to empower pastors out here that they can go tell their members, listen, if y'all don't never give another dime to the love offering, I'm all right. Listen, when we hearing that, I want that kind of stuff to go viral. I want pastors to be able to say that, listen, because there are a few pastors that can say that, but I'm talking, y'all know what pastors I'm talking about. I want to see viral stuff like that. I got on there, heard Rock Leach, and went on, put me a YouTube channel out there just talking about what was ever on my mind. You might get on, I know this might be crazy, but you might get on here and just talk about the behind the scenes of the pulpit, what you struggle with. I guarantee you there are millions of other pastors going through the same thing. There are pastors right now, male and female, who want to leave the church, but that's their only source of income. How sad is that? I'm telling you, if you're over 40, over 50 even, it's not too late to start YouTube. Get your channel started. Get it going. Get it growing. Enough is enough. Let's do it today. Get it started. I want you to let me know in the comments what you think about this video. Let's go.